What is going on YouTube? So, obviously, you see the title of the video. We're going over the best physics in all the Nikkes. This doesn't necessarily correspond to my top favorite Nikkes in the game. Except maybe number one. You might see a trend with number one, and you actually might see a surprise pick up there. This is based off of all of the ones I currently have. And it takes a little bit of account into their skins, just so you know that clarity and that clarification is already out there. But we'll go ahead and jump into number 10. It's actually going to be Rupe. Now I'm making this not because of her winter one. While her winter one is obviously very nice, it's mainly just her normal skin that's very, very nice, because you get a little bit of that shake down there. And then with the reload, a little bit of the nice jiggle effects, as long as the lighting, which is pretty nice. Also, the amount of detail they put into these characters, they know what they're doing. And I've said this before, but, you know, thank God they did. Next up, we have Mariana. She's honestly pretty nice. She's obviously not a top tier unit, but she's very, very good. We get a little bit of the tummy right there, a little more realistic compared to a lot of the other characters. And then we can get a nice little jiggle physics. Also with her, I would say I really like the when she's shooting the back of her coat with those that movement. If only I had a eye tracker, just so you would know. But Mariana coming in at number 9. Number 8 is Rosanna, and with her, much like my top favorite Nikkes, it's really the latex and just her whole gimmick being the black on white, nice corresponding, as well as the red to pink eyes. I like that. Again, the latex is what really does it a whole lot, but as you can see, a lot of nice moving assets all over the place. Next up is one that I know a lot of people are going to be upset about, mainly due to the fact that they probably think this would be higher, but it's actually going to be volume. I mean, granted, volume is very nice, a lot going on, as you can tell, but it's just, I get it. I get why a lot of people like it, but I just don't. I'm not a big fan of volume aesthetically. It's just too much red pink here going on for me individually. Next up, we are going to have Winter Ludmilla. I have her over the regular one just because you'll see here, I mean, we get a whole lot of showing. And then on the reload, nice little slow build up. I really like that. All right, so number 5 is going to be Noir. Again, another character that a lot of people would probably be surprised about. Along the same lines as volume here, with the somewhat see-through material, but again, got latex here. And then nice little casual, easy physics motions there that I really, really love. Next up is probably the biggest surprise I think a lot of people would have, and that's actually Sugar. Look, if you don't know, while the normal version of Sugar is nice, we've got a little bit of latex there going on, it's actually these skins that I think are going to be amazing, especially hard boiled. I mean, look at this. Get rid of the latex and get a little more action there. I actually really like this skin for Sugar. I think that's probably my favorite skin in the game, to be completely honest. Next up, we have Summer Helm. Obviously, you know, Bikini Babe. And I think they did really good with this. Granted, they don't have it here unless you know, click on the character. But once we get into the actual, like, what's going on here, you can see a lot going on there, and it's very nice. Also, nice aesthetic here with the lingerie. So that is very, very nice. Next up is going to be the most somewhat new character, and that's going to be Scarlet Black Shadow. And the reason for this one, while you might say like you don't get a whole lot there, it's mainly this pose right here. She's constantly moving. We got a lot going on there. So that is the reasoning why she is so high up. And obviously, maybe not so obvious, number one for me is going to be Naga. You know, you saw her on the thumbnail. I'm growing more and more into a big fan of the schoolgirls, Naga and Tia. I think they are actually more top tier than people thought, and I will continue beating that drum. When they were coming out, I said they were going to be super, super strong. A lot of people discredited that. But obviously with Naga here, we have the tattoo here, which is very cool. We have obviously a little bit of the jiggle down below. And then right here, the undercarriage, boom, boom, boom. And then everything going on the front. Yeah, I'm just a big fan of Naga. I do think that the schoolgirls are the second best. Arguably, you can make an argument for the first best duo next to the normal bunnies in Blanc and Noir, but I definitely do think Naga and Tia are very good. And then Naga becoming more and more of one of my favorite Nikkes in the game. But that's going to be all from me, guys. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you all within the next video.